Let's see what he says.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how about yourself?
Doing all right. The guy reports that you were on private property filming.
Nope, I'm on the street. Unless this is a private street all of a sudden, which it's not, because I asked all the companies right here.
Okay.
Now, I tried to tell that. They've been harassing me, following me for 20 minutes or 30 minutes maybe. They keep going up with their little golf carts way up. I'm not on nobody's property. I'm not doing no ill will.
You never went on their private property?
I'm not on their property. This street, I never went off the street. Nothing that says no unauthorized access, nothing. I never went past their gates. I never went past their guard shacks, nothing. Never went up to their guard shacks. So I can be right just like I'm here filming right here. I can be this is what I do for a living, and I'm doing a story. I told them that. They keep harassing me. I'm finishing up my story, and that's it.
What are you doing a story on, can I ask?
I'm not going to say, because then if I tell you the story, how can I release the story? It's not a story anymore. So I don't release any information ever.
I'm just going to verify that you weren't trespassing, because we were told that you were. So what's your last name?
I'm not going to, I don't have to give my ID for what? I haven't done a crime.
I'm investigating a crime. I have reasonable suspicion.
There's no reasonable suspicion of me committing a crime with a camera. No, it's not. I'm filming. I'm a photographer, and that's what I'm doing.
You were told that you were trespassing.
Okay, so you need to go investigate it, but I'm not trespassing.
I'm here investigating.
They never trespass me. No cop has trespassed me. Nobody can trespass me from a public street. I have witnesses at this property here that watched them and even commented on it and said that what they were doing was following me and harassing them, and they would testify against it. So go do your investigation. I don't need to give my name and ID. But I don't need to give my name and ID.
Buckle up. This one starts hot. Right away, the narrator frames the fight. Police don't care about your rights. Within seconds, officers show up and a verbal duel begins. The journalist calmly says he's on public easement and refuses to hand over ID. The stage is set. An ordinary street becomes a collision between authority and a citizen who knows his rights. Expect sparks. This opening grips you and never lets go.
Be up for anything. I don't give up. That's a Fourth Amendment right. I don't have to reveal that to you for nothing. I've done no crime. There's no suspicion of a crime. I'm here filming, and that's it. And you know that's all I'm doing. So you can't violate my right. Well, you're watching, and you came up and filmed. So, and you can go ask anybody else around these properties. I'm doing nothing else but filming, and that's not a suspicion of a crime. You cannot suspect that of a crime for me just filming right here.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm on a public property. I don't care, bro. I'm not gonna talk to you. Am I being detained?
Yes, right now you are.
For what? For what crime?
Until I find out whether or not you were trespassing.
What crime?
I just told you.
What
trespassing.
Crime? There is no trespassing. Because how can you trespass from this?
That's what I said.
This road goes all the way down. I can be on this road anywhere it goes.
For one, you're a pedestrian in the roadway right now.
No, I'm not. I'm right here because this is the easement. This is public easement.
This is easement. That's roadway.
This is public easement too. Right here.
This is roadway.
This has been broke. This is public easement. I looked it up on Google Maps.
Google Maps is not the official.
Okay, man. I'll go do your investigation. I'm done talking to you.
That's fine.
Go live. What's your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Anderson. My badge number is 2083. You're still refusing to identify yourself?
I'm not refusing. I don't have to. There's no articulate of a crime committed, and I haven't committed a crime, so I don't need to reveal myself for no reason.
All right, so you refuse to identify yourself?
I'm not refusing. Don't try to put words in my mouth.
I'm asking you to identify yourself?
I'm telling you that what crime have I committed, and there is no crime.
Okay.
You know I'm on public property, and this is public property. You can't trespass me from public property, so
you're
I'm done.
refusing to identify yourself?
I'm not refusing to identify.
You're not willing to identify yourself?
I'm not going to answer any more questions of yours. Now you're trying to entrap me. I've had good interactions with Henderson Police. You're going to be the first one to be a tyrant. This is crazy.
Tension sharpens as Officer Anderson steps in, asks for ID, and gets a flat refusal. The journalist goes live, calls his lawyer, and insists he hasn't committed a crime. The scene shifts from a conversation to a confrontation, one side asserting investigatory authority, the other insisting on constitutional protections. The crowd watching the live stream and the confident refusal to identify amplify the drama. Everyone's waiting to see whether escalation or restraint wins out.
I don't have no reason to identify, and you know that. Go do your job. I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Control 221. Can you connect me to the PR with my phone?
I'm going to get my phone right here. Is that all right? You good? I'm not here to do ill will.
I just got the phone.
Contact Robert Lukerson, law office. Hopefully he's doing his job and educating this guy right now on what trespassing really is. No, because I'm being illegally detained. He's already failed on that. An illegal detainment for no reason. I'm stuck here. I can't leave. He told me I cannot leave. No. Oh, I'm live right now. That's why I said go on live. You can watch it too. I'm live right now. I'm telling you right now, this guy right here is illegally detaining me because these guys, they said they were going to call the FBI. So that's what they said. They were going to call the FBI. Here comes the guy that did the illegal 911 call.
All right, so what they are advising is that this is a private property.
Okay, I never heard. That's not what they told me before, and I got that on camera.
Okay, so what I'm telling you is that certain portions are owned by certain companies around here.
I know. This is not their portion.
So this portion is Ahern, but he's got pictures of you on their portion.
No, I was on the public roadway because I was driving down on my scooter, and then I realized it was a dead end, and I came back up. So he can't play that, and I got that all on camera, and so does Ahern because I've talked to them.
That's fine. But what I'm telling you is he's got a picture of you.
Yeah, I got a picture of them coming up here and harassing me. Why are they up here harassing me?
Because they've been up here. Out why you're on the property.
No, I wasn't on the property. I turned.
Now it gets personal. The journalist accuses security of harassment, says guards circled him in vehicles, and points to footage as evidence. A security representative appears, and the officers pivot into investigative mode. But the journalist already has the narrative. He's recorded everything. This segment flips the power dynamic. The accused turns to camera evidence and witnesses, forcing the officers to square record versus report.
Turned around and came back up, and I got told by the one guard right here at the hard hat that I was allowed to be on the property just to please leave because it's making his job harder. That's exact words. I got it on camera, man. I'm live with over 3,500 people right now, man.
That's great.
That's ridiculous that you're going to illegally detain me for nothing.
I'm not illegally detaining you for nothing.
I'm ready to go. Am I ready to go? Because I'm done talking to you.
You're not free to go.
For what? Why am I still here then?
I'm still investigating the trespassing.
For what?
Trespassing.
I'm ready to go. Nobody's even asked me to leave, so it doesn't matter. I'm ready to go. This is illegal detainment.
No, it's not.
My lawyer's telling me it's illegal detainment.
That's fine.
Right
Your
now.
lawyer can tell you whatever he wants.
It is an illegal detainment. You know that.
It's not. I can hold you up for an hour while I investigate this crime.
For what? There's no articulate of a crime. That's the thing. I'm a photographer, and there's no. You can't use that suspicion of a crime.
That's fine.
You can't do that. I'm ready to leave. This is illegal detainment. Yep, no, he's just standing here staring at me. Yeah, you come with a camera and it doesn't matter. They're gonna hold me. They're not holding them. Are they detained?
What were they detained for?
They're harassing me and threatening me. Are they detained?
How'd they threaten you?
I'm wondering, are they detained? Because I'm telling you, so why don't you go detain them?
To ask me, tell me what they did to
They harassed me, then he got in my face and hit me with his camera, basically trying to get in my face more than 6 feet. His partner witnessed it as he came in my face with his camera, way within 2 feet, was in my face with the camera, hit my camera with his phone.
Okay.
So then why don't you go detain them now, since that's what you do?
Like I did with you first.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to detain them.
All right.
See, because that's how it always goes. You're gonna detain me when I'm not done no crime. This is why people don't respect the police at all. I've had all good interactions with Henderson police. You're going to be the first one.
Legal lines are drawn here. The journalist repeatedly challenges the private property claim. Show me a sign. Officers explain they have reasonable suspicion and can detain to investigate. He counters he was never asked to leave. That show me a sign moment is the crux. It's simple, stubborn, and absolutely chilling for anyone who cares about due process. This is where the dispute moves from tone to territory, literally and legally.
I do not believe this. What a tyrant. So what are you investigating? Are we still here?
Yeah.
What are you're not investigating, you're just standing here. What are you investigating? Can I know?
I'm detaining you while it's being investigated.
For what?
We're going to be looking at the...
That I'm on a public street?
It's not a public street.
It is. I drove down and came back. How do I know that? From where does it, show me a sign where it shows that I can't be here. Show me a sign where it shows that this is a private street. Show me a sign, because there's none. And you know that. So don't try to do an illegal thing because I'm on a street.
Nobody's trying to do an illegal thing.
You're trying to illegally trespass me because I came down a street and didn't know where I was at.
Talk over everybody.
No.
If you want me to explain, I'll explain.
Okay, explain it to me.
But you keep talking over
Okay, I'm waiting.
This part of the road is private. You just said that you understood that it's owned by Ahern.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
I said this property is Ahern. This is a public easement.
From here down to this first to the... Go for it.
But this is a public easement. So where do I have public
not
to
a
get
public
out of here?
easement.
How do I get out of here when it says visitor access that way? I went and followed a sign that says
Right.
visitor access.
But then when
I
you
got there and realized there was gates.
Again, you're talking over me.
Okay, tell me.
Do you want me to tell you?
I
or
do.
you
I'm just
want to
upset
find a
about
way?
being illegally detained for nothing.
You're not being illegally detained. All right. We have information stating that you were on private property. You were advised by security
I
that you
wasn't
needed
advised.
to leave that property, and that you argued that it was public property.
I wasn't advised to leave ever.
Okay.
So they don't.
That's what I'm telling you.
I
That
want to
I
see
was
that on
advised
camera.
of. So I have reasonable
They're lying.
suspicion. You're in an area where a crime is being reported. I can detain you for up to an hour to determine whether or not that crime occurred.
Okay,
All right.
but I'm ready to leave because I was never asked to leave.
That's fine.
So
but
until
like
they
I
ask me
said,
to leave, you can't trespass
I'm
me, right?
telling you that I was told you were asking.
But I'm asking. I haven't been, so I'm asking you now. Unless they've
now
told
I'm
me to
telling
leave.
you that I'm detained.
The stakes climb as witnesses and context pile up. He describes being circled by cops, nearly causing traffic incidents, and points to onlookers who allegedly saw the harassment. The officer listens, taking notes for the report, while the audience at home watches the live feed and weighs the competing versions. This is evidence theater. What was hearsay becomes demonstrable through multiple camera angles and eyewitness accounts.
You for up to an hour until we determine
but
whether
until
or not
they told me
the
to
crime
leave.
of trespass. You want to continue talking over
No,
me?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm done talking
I'm
to you.
asking you a question.
I'll let you know when you're free to leave.
I'm asking you a question though about
I'll let you know
how
when
can
you're free to leave.
how can they trespass me when they haven't even asked me to leave? And it's not. This is a public roadway. I went off there. There's no signs that show that it's a private property, private roadway.
All right.
So I mean, I'm asking you. Can you show me a sign where it shows that? So I knew that I was not supposed to come in here. Because how was I supposed to not be able to come in here? This is public businesses all the way down this road. That's what I'm asking you. So I mean, what's wrong? So how is that? I come down the road, and then I get harassed by them. They say they're going to call the FBI, so I say I'm not going to run from law enforcement. I'll wait for law enforcement.
Yeah, I know.
And that's it.
You do this everywhere you go.
I don't.
You do.
I don't. I film. I've been filming for you a long time.
Okay.
I don't have a problem following the law. If I was asked to leave, I'd be able to leave, but this is a public area. There's a public easement to get out. I had to be on a public easement to get out.
Okay.
What you're saying, okay, but isn't that the law? The ADA laws?
ADA?
Yeah, where's the public easement? You have to have public easement at all times. Even on
ADA
private
laws?
even on private property.
Okay.
Where's the public easement? You said this was it, right? So I'm on the road riding up. There's nothing I did wrong. So I'm allowed to film and I'm allowed to ride up this road and go back up.
And I'm allowed to detain you for up to an hour
I know.
while I
I
determine
didn't
whether
say
or not
you
a crime
weren't.
occurred.
I didn't say you weren't.
You keep saying that I'm detaining you for no reason.
It's an illegal detainment.
It's not.
It is because there's no crime that's been committed.
There's a crime being reported.
Doesn't matter. So then they should be arrested for that illegal reporting an illegal a false statement. That's a false 911 call.
We'll find out if it is. Nobody said it was a 911 call.
They said it was.
Who did?
You.
I didn't say it was a 911 call.
Yeah, you just showed up on the street.
There's more.
This is the conditional chess match. Officers say if you had been asked to leave and refused, that would be trespass. He says he was never asked. Each side frames a different fact pattern, and that factual split decides whether the detention was lawful. Viewers feel the friction. It's not about yelling or intimidation now. It's about which version can be proven. The ambiguity is the tension engine. It keeps you leaning forward.
More than just 911
Oh,
calls.
311. So now you're going to be all politically correct. Okay.
Yes, you want to be correct, right?
Yeah. I'm going to get my water out of my bag.
That's
Is
fine.
that cool? All right. I'm not here to do ill will to you guys. I respect the cops when they do
I
their job
understand,
right.
like I said, I know who you are. I've seen your videos.
All right, I appreciate it. And you'll see that I was always... What about the Army video, if you've seen my videos?
I haven't seen all of them. but
What
I've
about
seen
the Army
ones.
one? Did you see the Army one? That's
didn't see the Army
I
one.
premiered that officer because he was amazing that I was allowed to film from that public sidewalk and the Army called the cops on me. And he told them that they were totally ignorant for doing that. And if I wanted to raise my stick, I can raise my stick. If I want to do this, which I don't try to antagonize. I just come up and film things and then I walk off. That's it.
Like I said, man.
But this is not right to detain me. It's one thing to talk to me and ask me, and if you would have said they asked me to leave, I would have just left.
Right.
So that's what I'm
understand
waiting
that.
for you to say because I was never asked to leave.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
getting a
that-
battery out too.
That's fine. I'm telling you that they told me you were asked to leave.
I know, but I wasn't.
And if you were asked to leave, then you'd be trespassing.
All I was told.
We can agree on that? Can we agree on that? That if you were asked to leave and they told you that was private
But I was
property-
never asked to leave.
Okay, but I'm telling you, but if they had,
I'm not
If-
going to play the if game because you won't play that with me either.
I will play that with you.
Because I
Right?
feel that that's just the entrapment. They never asked me.
So hear me out. If they had asked you to leave, and you refused at that point, you would have been trespassing. If you can agree to that, then you can agree that I have a reason to detain you to find out if that occurred.
Yeah, I was never told that this is a public easement and I'm allowed to be on this.
More units roll in. The scene grows denser, and the live stream audience swells. The journalist references past videos and legal savvy. Officers coordinate and prepare paperwork. The crowding of cars and personnel raises the visual stakes. This no longer looks like a routine encounter. It's a public, performative moment where procedure, optics, and public scrutiny intersect, and every viewer gets to judge the outcome in real time.
Public easement anywhere I go. That's all I'm going to keep saying because that's what it is. Where's my damn water, man? But I'm letting you know right now, if I'm told to leave, I'd leave. Okay. There's no reason to try to trespass me or get ID because that's not going to happen for something I didn't do. That's the one thing I'm more mad about. There's no reason for me. I have nothing to hide. Obviously, you can see my videos. I have nothing to hide. So my problem with this is that, you know, I'm stuck here and I haven't been told to leave. And I'm already off. I'm not even on their property. And I've been everywhere. I was over here talking to the snorkel guys, talking to them forever. Okay. They were telling me this is funny. They keep pulling up and harassing you, circling you with 3 cars. They almost crashed into each other in the street. They blocked a semi coming up. It was hysterical. That's why I stayed, to watch these guys keep doing that. It's funny. Why would you do that as grown men? For nothing. And I'm not even on your property, ever. I'm not passing any unauthorized gates or anything, so it doesn't matter. I went down the street, going up the street. I'm filming. If you look down there, what's down there? The mountains. It's pretty nice. Just saying.
Trespassing down their property and asked to leave. He says that he was never asked to leave at any point.
Okay.
He says that he went down, was filming around, and used the easement to come back up.
Okay.
So he's claiming he was never asked to leave, never went past any point where it says private entry or any of that nature. He's saying that he was down there on their property, he was advised that it was their property, and he was asked to leave and was told, go call the FBI. Was what he said to them. So
they never asked me to leave. He just said, I'm going to call the FBI. That's what, I mean, it was funny. These guys at Snorkel were laughing so hard across the way, bro. He yelled, he goes, you're going to call the FBI for a guy with a camera? And that guy got on, and then he refrains and says, it was the guy in the hard hat, it was the first guy that was there, come up on me. He said, I said, sir, it's a public road, I'm just going up and down the road, da da da. He goes, well, you don't have to leave, but it just make my job easier. Just leave, please.
They have a job to do. They're doing their best to try to do their job. Not to say what they do is right or wrong, while still trying to protect your liberties and your rights as well, okay? So just give me a few minutes to go talk with them, and I'm gonna try to get you out of here, okay?
Right.
Sit tight, okay?
Yep.
But that's where we're at, though, okay? Is their concern is you being on their property.
And my biggest concern right now is that I am unwilling to identify for, there's no reason to identify for a crime I haven't committed. Because I don't want to do that for something just because they wanted to cry over their feelings. I understand people are uneasy with the camera, and I will respect you there. Somebody stood in front of my house. One of my videos is a parking enforcement lady sitting in front of my house for over 45 minutes in a blacked out car. I walk out to confront her. I got fined by the HOA because you're not allowed to confront somebody from the HOA. Gotcha. And I got 1 million views on that. I was called Karen more than her. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
But I'm just saying, that's my thing. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to bother them, but they chased me up here nonstop. I got it on camera nonstop. Okay. My lawyer was on the phone watching it live. You know, I called him up to make sure everything was cohesive. And because I've been doing, like he said, I've been doing this a while. I know better now what to do. That's why I check Google Maps. That's why I check everything. That's why I question them. Should I leave? Is the FBI coming, or should I wait for the FBI? What do you want? They played a dead silent game. Well, at that point, I'm going to wait then. That means you must be waiting. Okay. And then they had 3 more cars pull up and, you know, circle me. I'm like,
let me go wrap with them and I'll
all right,
okay?
I appreciate it. Before you go over, what's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Van Beveren.
Because you're a sergeant.
Yeah, 1337.
How long you been in the police, if you mind?
15 years.
I can tell, man. Very
Awesome.
professional. Appreciate it. And you, man, I'm not going to say you're unprofessional. If you've watched my videos, I'll probably give you a B. I'm not going to lie and say I'm going to give you an A.
You do whatever you like to do, man.
All right, man, we're wrapping up, okay?
We're good, man.
So this is
Resolution arrives through de-escalation. A senior sergeant takes charge, tempers cool, and the officers step back. The journalist restates his position. The sergeant's professionalism contrasts with Alia heavy-handedness. The video closes with a lesson. Document your interactions, know your rights, and remain composed. It's a tidy finish, but the takeaway stings. Policy. power, and public cameras collide, and preparation matters.